A note from the editor. This is perhaps the weirdest part of our chronological reading of Dracula. In Stoker's original text, this passage comes on August 8th, and is included in a newspaper article that Mina will paste into her journal. The article is an account of a ship arriving in Whitby under mysterious circumstances, and then the journalist includes the log of the Demeter in the article as a kind of long flashback covering the entire journey. However, I have chosen instead to present them almost as they happen, starting now. Today, the captain starts his special log entries on July 18th and creates a mini flashback covering the journey so far. Further entries from the log will appear on the days they were written by the captain. If Mr. Stoker has a problem with this, he is cordially invited to rise from his moldering grave and take it up with me personally. Thanks, Matt.
Log of the Demeter, Varna to Whitby. Written 18th July. Things so strange happening that I shall keep accurate note henceforth till we land. On 6th July we finished taking in cargo, silver, sand, and boxes of earth. At noon set sail. East wind, fresh. Crew, 5 hands, 2 mates, cook, and myself, captain. On 11th July at dawn entered Bosphorus. Boarded by Turkish customs officers, bakshish, all correct, underway at 4 p.m. On 12th July, through Dardanelles, more customs officers and flagboat of guarding squadron, bakshish again. Work of officers thorough but quick, want us off soon. At dark passed into archipelago. On 13th July passed Cape Matapan. Crew dissatisfied about something, seemed scared but would not speak out. On 14th July was somewhat anxious about crew. Men all steady fellows who sailed with me before. Mate could not make out what was wrong. They only told him there was something and crossed themselves. Mate lost temper with one of them that day and struck him. Expected fierce quarrel, but all was quiet. On 16th July, mate reported in the morning that one of the crew, Petrovsky, was missing. Could not account for it. Took larboard watch 8 bells last night, was relieved by Abramoff, but did not go to bunk. Men more downcast than ever. All said they expected something of the kind, but would not say more than there was something aboard. Mate getting very impatient with them, feared some trouble ahead. On 17th July, yesterday, one of the men, Ulgarin, came to my cabin and in an awestruck way confided to me that he thought there was a strange man aboard the ship. He said that in his watch he had been sheltering behind the deck-house, and there was a rainstorm, when he saw a tall, thin man, who was not like any of the crew, come up the companionway and go along the deck forward and disappear. He followed cautiously, but when he got to bows found no one, and the hatchways were all closed. He was in a panic of superstitious fear, and I am afraid the panic may spread. To allay it, I shall today search entire ship carefully from stern to stern. Later in the day I got together the whole crew and told them, as they evidently thought there was someone in the ship, we would search from stern to stern. First mate angry, said it was folly, and to yield to such foolish ideas would demoralize the men, said we would engage to keep them out of trouble with a handspike. I let him take the helm while the rest began thorough search, all keeping abreast with lanterns. We left no corner unsearched. As there were only the big wooden boxes, there were no odd corners where a man could hide. Men much relieved when search over and went back to work cheerfully. First mate scowled, but said nothing.